Have you attended any paid events before? Is this something you will consider? What are the things that you would consider for a paid event?
So in the Power Platform sphere, I've not attended a paid event in the Power Platform because most of our events are free.
Yeah,
But I've also attended other events that are paid for career advancement. For example,
right.
where you're having like business conferences or events for career development and you pay for it. So I'm going to just group everything together. The
Yeah.
benefit of attending a paid event is the value you are going to pay for. There is
Hmm.
return on investment on it. So there is no point paying for an event if the content that you're going to gain from it, you will
Hmm.
not be able to gain any value. And the value does not have to be monetary. So
Hmm.
when we talk about value, if I'm paying for an event, it doesn't have to be that I would make money from that. But
Right.
there'll be value realization if that going to that event expands the way I think.
Hmm.
That you cannot put a price on that. If
Hmm.
going to that event, the discussions that they would have there would help me be of sound mind and increase my productivity. There are
Yeah.
some events where we go to and they talk about maximizing productivity. Those events, by the time you are leaving it, you cannot put on your CV, I am a productivity maximizer. So you cannot make
Yeah.
money from that. But you can
No.
make money indirectly because now with the
Yeah.
work you do and your day-to-day life, you are able to bring out maximum value. There are paid
Hmm.
events where career coaches talk to you about like speaking, about networking. You cannot put
Yeah.
a price and a time to say, if I pay for this networking event, I'm going to make money by networking to 73 people. No. But you've learned a important soft skill. And now when you meet people, you are able to make and create genuine connections. So I've gone to some
Hmm.
paid events and I've gone to some unpaid events. And one important thing about before I pay for an event is what will be the value realization of this event? How
Yeah.
much value will I realize from it? And this event, am I paying for a knowledge I already have? Because
Hmm.
whether we like it or not, because we consume so much content, some things you already know. You don't have to sit down for 60 minutes listening to somebody explaining what you already know that you're not acting on. So I need to first of all ask myself, is there value in this event I'm paying for? Do I know this detail? Or even if it's just a little, do I need somebody to expand my knowledge on the little I know? Is this like a redundant information overflow? Am I just listening to something that I have listening to before? And even far beyond the content there, what kind of people will I meet there? So the kind of people I meet,
Exactly.
they challenge me to be better. Some events you
Yeah.
go, the speakers just make you want to do better. When you listen to the way the speakers speak and like the content of what they're talking about, it makes you realize that, oh, if this person can do this, I can do it also. Like it motivates you, it picks you up from wherever level you are and takes you to a new level.
Yeah.
So thinking about all this before paying for an event is very, very important. The content, the value realization, hope it's not redundant information you are going to get. Even
Hmm.
proximity also. Sometimes paying for an event that's very, very far from you will give you extra.
Yeah.
So before you pay extra money for an event that's far from you, you need to check, is there any other event that is closer to you that will also offer similar value? So before I pay for an event happening in, for example, America, a power platform event in America,
Tokyo.
yeah, Tokyo, that's a good one. Before I pay for a power platform event in Tokyo, would I get that same content and that same information in the UK? So
Hmm.
all those are important. But I've paid for events. What about UK? Have you paid for events? And what do you think?
Well, I'll just kind of keep it within the power platform
Yes.
space. I've not like out of my own pocket paid for an event, but my company has paid for an event for me, and it was amazing, really,
Oh,
really amazing, and I really enjoyed it. And so there were like different tracks, and I was on the RPA track, high power automation track. It was just good, and I specifically chose that track because we were having more customer queries around that areas, and I had like specific questions. So I was really excited to be in a room with other experts, and we literally just talked about some concerns, some queries, some challenges, and it was overall a very, very useful event. So I would have totally been happy to pay for that out of my pocket. So, and it still falls back to things you said in terms of who are the people that are going to be there. Because, yeah, I knew some people who were going to be attending. And from a selfish perspective, I knew, oh, well, this is another opportunity to see a friend. Then, but even beyond that, knowing that, technical experts on different topics are going to be there and you can
Yes.
just literally start conversations and speak to real people with, all that
Real insight.
experiences, real insight. Yeah, exactly. So I'm absolutely fine paying for an event at the, if once, as long as I'm getting the
Fun.
value from it. Yeah.